Test. What's up? It's Francis and Dead here. Welcome to my channel and the program. So, I know that this week and the week before, I haven't been live streaming on YouTube as frequently as I used to be. I suppose there are basically several reasons. Number one is that I these days I strive to speak to as many people on the phone as possible. I make lots of phone calls. I make lots of or receive phone calls mostly to my acquaintances and to my friends in Australia. In doing so, I begin to question the motivation and the motives behind such doing, and the motives behind pretty much everyone I have met. The motives behind those behaviors of pretty much everyone I have met, and I have had correspondence with. I begin to question the meaning of having friends, the meaning of looking for work, the meaning of making money. Because you see that now. Currently, I am not actually trying to stay away from my parents or my grandparents. I'm living with my grandma, so I don't have to worry about paying the bills, paying the rent, paying for my food even. What else? The purpose, the meaning of life, those things are way too cliche to have some chin wax about. Don't you guys think? So I don't actually want to talk about the meaning of life or the way how how I interpret the meaning of life. It will just spark. It will just incite too much arguments and too much debate. Instead, I would like to take a moment for myself and for you guys to seriously consider why you do what you do and why you are doing what you are, or why you are doing what you are supposed to be doing, or what you think you are supposed to be doing. Yes. Also, I also like to share some thoughts regarding people's motives and the genesis of motivations. Because these days I launched a marketing campaign that primarily focuses on telephone selling, making sales via telephone marketing. Though I didn't do that to random Aussie people. I do that. Um, I I try to make the entire process as selective as possible. I try. First of all, I do a Google search. Um, as you guys probably already well known. Pretty much each and every one of us tends to, to search on Google for more information, for some general guidelines, general intels, or general knowledge. We begin to, first of all, we try to 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 search them on the indexed web pages directed by Google, and we try to process those information, such as the web page, such as let's say a web page of a particular business entity or a particular service or product provider, and then I try to see if that particular business entity needs something more, or or someone, that sort of thing, or if they need someone to do a certain type of job or a certain type of project. Pretty much that's how I have been trying to source my company more potential leads, more potential buyers, clients, customers, whichever you prefer to call them. What else? And then so far it has yielded very little success. Perhaps the telephone marketing, it just doesn't work so well as it used to be in old days, in 20th century. So I suppose the key to making a successful sales, via telephone marketing, is perhaps making yourselves more professional, more trustworthy. I know that I know it. I know that these words can sound still very abstract and not specific to you guys. But every time you consult, every time you go to see a mentor to teach you anything about entrepreneurship, pretty much they will pretty much tell you, hey, just train up your communication skills, and try to speak with professional terminologies. Try to convey the a detailed reasoning, explaining why the people, that particular potential buyer, why he or she may need such thing as your product or services. Pretty much, yeah. If you guys, I still have I still don't have an absolutely straightforward answer to that question. It just keeps bothering me even till these days. Yeah. So and motivation. So why I even can't figure out how exactly my body or my brain generates motivation or energy to keep myself going along certain paths, certain directions. Perhaps when once you get yourself a mentor, once you get yourself someone who has obviously or apparently better skills, more sophisticated techniques in attaining certain goals, you will pretty much find yourself with more peace of mind. You will find yourself in a more let's say more advantageous position or place to compete with your rivals in the realm of entrepreneurship or engineering or medicine, whichever profession you are about to choose. Once you have a mentor, you can have some sort of miraculous driving force to keep you going forward. Yeah. Wow. Motivation. Yeah. These days, I have found myself in a more awkward situation where I couldn't actually use caffeine to boost my mental energy and physical energy that efficiently. It just ceases to accelerate my brain clockwork. So if you guys know how to focus or how to make yourself focus on a certain task or a certain project without having to use caffeine or other caffeine related drinks, feel free to let me know. Please let me know. So anyway guys, thank you for listening to my craps. I shall see you on the next video on YouTube. Have a great day or a great night. Enjoy your Friday. Cheers.